very Fed-like. DJ Vlad said something today which is very, very, very true. And, obviously it's going to be a lot of selective politics. Oh, they put out another clip on me today? Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of selective politics because we do like Gunna. But Vlad made some tweets, and I just want to read it real quick because this is how I'm looking at it. I don't give a fuck if about the snitch label, but let me see. He said this. He says, here's my take on the Gunna thing, right? And by the way, I agree with Vlad on this. He said, here's my take on the Gunna thing. He said, in exchange for him getting out, and by the way, the notion that Gunna just got out because they had nothing on him, this is why I was arguing even with the lawyer for workers dude. Not arguing, but kind of, and I know I'm not an attorney. I'm not saying I'm an attorney, which by the way, he's not a criminal attorney either. But I'm just giving my take. The reason why I said they're not giving Gunna a plea just because they're like, oh, we had nothing on him. You could have at least kept the nigga in jail. And again, it's not that wanted. I'm just saying what the prosecutor's up. They gave 4 chances for him to get out on bond. The judge denied it all 4 times. They had enough to keep him in jail for maybe another year. Tell me when the prosecutor or a cop does you any favors that they don't got to do. You get what I mean? So here's the point. Gunna getting out at this time on this plea, there's probably some type of transactional equity there. What did Gunna give? Hey, I'm not saying Gunna gave them information, right? I think Gunna probably asserted to certain information that he knows that he's involved in, but it's like saying, okay, it's like basically saying me and 5 dudes go rob a bank, right? And I'm caught on the video and, they can't really prove it's me, but they think it's me. They don't really know who the other dudes are, but they need to start from step 1. If I come out and say, yo, for a lesser plea, I'll admit which I saw who kind of looks like me, that's me on the tape, right? They could probably use that information, which I'm now confirming to be fact, to probably say, well, earlier that day, you walked into a store with another nigga who was 6'8". When we seen all y'all run into the bank, you were with the nigga that was 6'8". The guy who you're saying that you get what I mean? So it's one of those type of things. I don't want to deal with this is Gunna snitch thing, but let me read Vlad's point because I agree. Gunna is a witness now, okay? He states witness. In exchange for getting out, he's confirmed that YSL is a criminal gang, and he said he was in a car with Young Thug when they found the drugs and gun, and they didn't belong to him. This will be likely used to convict other YSL members. That's facts. Having one of the top guys in the organization confirm YSL is a gang and that he saw the members commit crimes and will probably be one of the main points for the DA to prove overall the RICO, okay? And charge one person for other people's crimes, okay? When he said that he was in a car with Young Thug and the guns were in his, the DA is one step closer to proving that they belong to Thug. I think that's true too. The DA probably has a reason for having him mention this part. Obviously, only people, and by the way, I love Gunna's music, right? So, the reason I'm not calling him a snitch, because I really don't want him to get blackballed. Like, I didn't even want 6ix9ine to get blackballed. You get what I mean? Like, all of these people, like, they use and abuse the streets to portray mostly an image. And I'm not saying most of these guys ain't really street, but these guys are rappers, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're entertainers. And if they were street dudes, a lot of them left it in their past, or they're dumb enough and they're probably in jail. Anyway, Lil Duval tweeted, nobody should pin snitch on Gunna unless Thug say it. But until Young Thug is free or sentenced, he can't speak on Gunna because that will be witness intimidation. That's also a fact. Since Gunna is now a witness on record in Young Thug RICO case. Now, I know some of y'all want to feel better about it. You can feel better about it and say, well, what if Gunna is going to do some shit like Kelsey's doing? Because Kelsey's supposedly the witness for the state too. Like, what's up? She got an immunity deal. She's supposed to tell on Tory, but she not. Hey, if that make you feel good, cool. All I'm just saying, one is a witness. That's a fact. You get what I mean? And still go listen to his music, but it is a fact. Okay, anyway, let me keep going. Oh, this is Megan Cuniff.